Hello everyone, I am creating this tutorial to show you how you can fix the model alignment issues in Revit and Navisworks. As you can see, I have three models: electrical works, plumbing works, and project file.rvt, and these are actual models one group has received from students at IIT. Project file is the architectural model, and when I append these three models to a Navisworks file, we can see that electrical works and plumbing works models are located over here, but the project file, the architectural model, is located here. This means that these models do not have a shared reference point or a shared coordination point, and we need to fix that issue in Revit. So first you need to open each of your Revit models, and as you open them you probably receive this notification. It says that this model was developed in Revit 2014 and we need to upgrade it to the newest version, 2016. So we have to upgrade each of these models, and after the upgrade we need to save them in a new folder. So as Revit opens this model, we need to go to the Revit environment, and as here we need to go to the Revit environment and save it in a new folder, in this case 2016. So I have saved these three files. I opened them, upgraded them, and saved them in this new folder, and now I can show you how you can fix the coordination issues. So let me close this file, okay, here, and if I go to the new folder you can see I have the upgraded models: electrical works, plumbing works, and project file. So let's open the electrical works first. In the electrical works model we need to go to Manage tab, Manage links, and here we can see that the architectural model was linked to this electrical works model, and it is now not loaded. So we need to reload this file. So you may be actually seeing a different name here, but the way IIT has developed these Revit files is that they used architectural model as a link to the electrical and plumbing models. So we need to select this row, and we need to reload the linked file from the new set we saved in this new folder, and I reload project file that's RVT, and I click OK. So it now shows the linked model, and we can do a quick visual check and see if all electrical components are located inside the building. So it looks that these two models are perfectly aligned in Revit, but it doesn't mean that they have a shared reference point. So we need to publish the reference point of this electrical model to the architectural model. So if we go to the Manage tab, and from the coordinates we can publish coordinates. It means that this electrical works has some coordination points, and there are some numbers like X, Y, Z positions, and we want to publish them to this linked model. So let me do it again. So if you click on publish coordinates, you will be able to select linked models. So we have one linked model here. We click on it, and it says that project file.rvt has an internal position, and we want to publish the coordinates of the electrical works model to that internal position of project file.rvt. So now we need to save this file, and it says that although we have not opened the architectural model in Revit, we need to save the position in that file, and we need to click on save, so it publishes the coordinates to that model. So let's close these models and let's open the plumbing works model. So in the plumbing works model we need to do the same. If you see that the project file or the architectural model is not loaded, you need to reload it from the location of your new file, which is now having the shared coordinates, and we click on open, and then we reload this newer file. Don't forget to do visual checks and make sure that these two models look aligned, and we can go to floor plans and see if there is any modeling issues. For example, from the elevation view, I zoom in and it looks that all components are located inside the building. And if we take a look at the plumbing floor plans, so here is one issue with this model. As you can see, these pipes are drawn on the boundary line of the slab. So if these pipes have any thickness, parts of them would actually go outside the building, and we would probably see this issue in the aligned models as well. So in the plumbing works, we reloaded the linked file and we checked the models visually, and what we need to do now is that we need to acquire coordinates. So we published in the electrical works model, we published coordinates to the architectural model, and now we we are in the plumbing works model, and we need to acquire coordinates from the architectural model. And I click on that, and it says that these two models are synchronized. So we need to close these two files before we append them to Navisworks. So in Navisworks, you need to append the new files. Project file, plumbing works, and electrical works, they all have the shared coordination system. And click open. Okay, these three models are now appended to the existing Navisworks file I had, and as you can see, the new architectural model is now perfectly aligned with those two electrical and plumbing models. And this is the previously created architectural model. So if we do a quick visual check, if I hide the new project file, we can see that plumbing and electrical works remain in the same position, but the new coordination system for the architectural model would align it with those two models. And if we do a quick visual check and see if there is any modeling issue. So I'm trying to zoom out, and as you can see, these are the issues I mentioned with the plumbing works, as pipes didn't have any thickness in Revit. In that view, the modeler didn't consider the thickness of the pipes, so parts of them would show up on the facade. So this is not an alignment issue, this is a actually modeling issue, and the modelers need to fix that. And certainly it is not in the scope of your assignment to fix these modeling issues. So as you can see, it is a very easy process, but you need to pay attention to the steps. You need to operate model, save them to a new folder, open them, and from manage links you need to reload architectural model as a link to the electrical model. You need to publish coordinates, the architectural model, and then in the plumbing works you need to acquire that coordination system. And you need to make sure that you have correct settings in Navisworks. So from the application menu options, okay, I received error here. So you need to make sure that coordinates are shared, so it uses the shared coordination points, and you don't want to convert linked files. So it means that if you have a linked file inside the electrical model, Navisworks would not import it. So we want to import them individually. So we want to import the architectural model as a standalone model, not as a linked model to the electrical works. So you need to remove the check mark here, and we need to convert the entire project. So Please let me know if you have any questions. I will be happy to answer them, and I am looking forward to take a look at your submissions this week, and good luck with your